we officially launched the Weekend Weebs Patreon. If you ever wanted to see the unedited, ad-free video version of these wacky discussions, where you can actually see our faces, that is now available exclusively on Patreon. Plus, if you sign up, you get episodes 2 days earlier than everyone else. And for the manga readers, I'm doing weekly solo deep dives into JJK Modulo and Kagurabachi chapters that you won't hear anywhere else. Check the link in the show notes to support us. Now let's get back to the show. I don't see your thing moving at all.
How about now?
Okay, I hear you now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I might sound a little nasally. I might be, I don't know. I feel pretty good, but I could potentially be getting sick. We'll see in the morning.
Everybody's getting sick.
I still have to go back home after this. I didn't finish. I got like one more load of laundry to do. I kind of knew that was gonna happen because the blanket, the big blanket, never fully dries the first run. So I was like, okay, it's fine.
I understand that. So yeah, we're pushed down to 8 p.m. because of laundry. That's cool. Okay, so we are back after a year. I'm pretty sure
it's been a year.
It's been close to a year. It might be a little bit more.
Huh?
Might be a little bit more than a year.
Been a while.
We are back. Let me see the actual dates.
Can I see everybody? I only see myself. Ah, there we go.
Just say I can see you.
I'm purple.
Yeah, your room is purple. Mine is horrible. The hospital room color. October 4th, 2024. That was our last episode. It's been over a year. Year and a quarter.
Man. Yeah. You know,
should just act like nothing.
It's on me. It's on me. But at the same time, no, it's on me. It's on me. I can't blame MAPPA. I can't blame Wit. I can't blame, these animation studios not having their shit together. It's all on me. It's all on me.
It's been a while since I've done this, honestly. I'm used to talking to myself now. It's been a long minute since I sat in a podcast or so on. But I don't care. Let's just get straight to it. So, how did you feel about episode 1 and 2?
It was kind of refreshing given it's been gone for so long, right? I mean, we read it and we talked about everything, but seeing it animated, it's like, I don't know. It's like weird in a sense because while I was watching it, I was thinking of the manga panels. Like it was like almost as if, even though it was animated, I was feeling like, not saying the animation was bad, that it felt like I was looking at still frames, but like since we read it, that's what would come into my head. It's like, oh, I remember reading this, and this is what it looks like when I read it. So I mean, but the episodes were good. The pacing was actually really good. It was fast, or at least I felt like it seemed kind of fast, because like they got to Tengen like in the second episode. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, I don't remember it being that fast when we were reading. At least I felt like it was a little more, or I feel like what they're kind of doing is like, because Maki leaves, she's there and then she leaves, right, and then comes back. Yeah, after
she goes on her own thing.
Okay,
and then comes back and has her own little arc after that as well. I'm trying to excuse me to hear the pages. I got the physical manga right here. Right. So the first episode begins on chapter 138, and then the end of episode 2 is actually, let me see real quick. It is, what chapter is this? It cuts in the middle of a chapter. Chapter 143. It starts at, so what did I say? I said 138, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it was only like 5 chapters.
In one episode, or in the 2 episodes? 2.5
Over
each?
2 episodes, 5 chapters. So that's pretty, I'm trying. I think that's pretty good, actually. 2.5 chapters per episode.
Yeah, 2.5 chapters an episode.
They're doing a lot of embellishing of the fights and they added some anime only stuff as well. Because like if you remember, like in the manga, like Naoya wasn't moving like that in the manga.
I mean,
if you remember,
yeah.
Not like he was physically moving like that, but you know what I mean. Like he wasn't like styling like that. He wasn't. They added more punches, basically.
Yeah.
Like they
I mean,
added
they
more
have
combat.
to though, right? That's the point of the animation,
Right?
To make it look cooler.
Yeah.
I mean, we could say the same about Maharaga versus Sukuna, right?
Yeah. True. They added like a whole like 5-7 minutes of bonus, which I enjoy. I'm not mad when MAPPA does it.
No, yeah.
They're good at it, and they don't do stuff that messes up the story.
Yeah.
Like adding some more punches doesn't mess up the plot.
I mean, they kind of have to, right? Given the never mind. No spoilers.
No,
even though
you can spoil it because we're a manga first.
We've already talked
podcast.
About it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, given the way the show ends or the manga ends, I feel like they have to make the fights really good because I don't know. Me personally, I feel like the ending was ass.
So you said that,
but that's just me though. That's just
wait.
me.
But what are you saying though? I don't understand.
Like the fights have to be good because if the fights aren't good, then when it gets to the end, people are gonna be like, "Oh man, the ending sucked." Okay. And if there's no good fights, then it's just like, "Dang, what is this?"
Why did we watch that?
Yeah. But if the fights are good, I feel like it can make up for the ending. Like, even though I didn't consider JJK like just a fighting anime, right? Like it has a lot of depth inside of the world, the lore, and just overall the characters. But I mean, if you read it, like half of the stuff doesn't get answered anyway. So it's like, what's the point of all this world building if none of this is ever going to be, brought to fruition at all? So that's kind of how I'm looking at it, right? Like, obviously, there's story elements, there's a narrative to it, and it's definitely not just a fighting anime. But once you get to the end and you look back on all the stuff, you're kind of like, I guess it is kind of just a fighting anime, right?
It feels like that when you get to the end, because so much is unanswered. It's like, okay, well,
that's what I'm saying. So like, they have to make the fights
were so awesome at the time,
Yeah,
even in the manga, like. Sukuna versus Gojo was like 10 chapters, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
So it makes you forget about all the story because it's so good.
So that's kind of just all I was saying. Like, I don't know, they gotta somewhere has to pick up the slack in the other departments, and I feel like the action and the combat is what does it. Not to say that it's not good. Like JJK was easily probably my number one, right, prior to the ending. I feel like a lot of animes do that for me, though. I just feel like it's hard to end something good. Or I feel like the ending, a lot of times I feel like the endings aren't planned out before they get to the end. So then when they get to the end, they're like, okay, how do I wrap this up? And it's never, ever like fully fleshed out, to be honest. Because I felt the same way about Attack on Titan, right? Like I loved Attack on Titan. Well, that's kind of a different story in and of itself because like, Attack on Titan has the opposite of JJK, right? Because they answer all the questions, but the answers to those questions
you don't like
are just like, like these aren't good. These aren't good answers. Like the mystery almost made it better, right? Like with Attack on Titan, I felt like once they started answering, like, okay, how were the Titans originated? I can't think of her name. Ymir. How did Ymir, get her power? How, Stockholm syndrome, like why is she in love with her slave master and she's stuck to his will? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I mean, that happens in real life. Like there's, psychological, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Psychological conditions that cause that kind of feeling, right? But it's just like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like, all right, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a lot cooler when we didn't know what was going on, if that makes sense. But with JJK, it's like we have so many unanswered questions, and the questions we do get answered, the answers are good. Like even when it comes to curse techniques and how the power system works and things of that nature. Like when we do get those answers, they feel good and they feel like they make sense. It's never a moment, at least that I can recall off the top of my head, where I'm like, I don't really know about that, right? Like, whereas Attack on Titan, I kind of felt like that with a lot of the stuff they were explaining. I'm like, okay, I mean, obviously it's not real. Like, this is all fiction. But at the same time, I feel like you still want to not necessarily ground it in reality, but make it make sense, right? Like, at least make it make
even
sense.
if it's fictional, it can still make sense in the sense of the story in that
Yeah.
world. It has to still make sense. So yeah, I get that. JJK, the stuff he answers is mostly just like how techniques work.
Yeah, yeah. But it's like, okay, I mean,
but I'm never mad
cool,
at the answers,
right?
per se.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm never mad at the answer.
He doesn't
like when
answer
I found out
any,
Ymir,
like, lore stuff.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. He just leaves it all open ended. But when he introduces it, it seems super cool, and then it's just never answered. Whereas, like, I keep going back to Attack on Titan, but like when we found out Ymir and she fell in a tree, and it was a giant centipede that just was like, "Here's the power of Titans," and then you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like what is this? Movie. You know what I'm saying? But like that's how I felt. Like when we got the backstory and she was running away from the dogs and she found a tree in a hole in the tree, she fell down and it was just a sign, like a giant entity centipede thing. And we don't even know what that is. We just, hey, I'm just in this fucking tree. And you just happen to fall in here. Here's this power, you know what I'm saying? That's been connected to the earth since forever. Cause it goes like once we see it, it shows like dinosaurs and you know what I'm saying? Like it's been here the whole time, but I don't know. It's just and then that ending, I mean, we're talking about JJK, so topic for a different discussion, you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, we got the episodes up. If you want to hear my opinion on the Attack on Titan ending,
go in
the archives.
Way back.
Way back. Yeah. Go way back, man.
It's the beginning of the show. You could try to find that. That's funny. We were actually, I remember at one point that we were going to collab with someone on AOT.
Yeah, on YouTube.
I forgot what happened with that. I think maybe I just forgot about it. I don't know. They're probably not even around statistically anymore. Anyway, I mean,
they could have fooled us. They
probably don't exist.
Yeah,
we just had a time scale. Well, really.
Yeah. I mean, you still kept going strong. Like you still been making content, doing everything. I just, I had a little arc, that I had to take care of. That I'm kind of still taking care of, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We had a time skip. Well, I was gonna ask you, since we're talking about that. Yeah, the fighting animation is good. But I wanted to know, see, I have this, I always think about, since I'm so in this space now, I always think about like the business side as well. And like marketing and stuff like that. JJK is extremely popular, which hence why we even talk about it for the most part. But like they were the #1 media franchise in Japan, like period. I want to say that was last year. I'm pretty sure it was last year with the anime concluding and the manga going. They were the #1 media franchise. Like JJK has gotten super popular. Like we even got like Usher dressing up as Gojo. You ever see that video?
That, yeah.
Okay. We got him. We got Bruno Mars holding up the manga in Japan. We got Meg Thee Stallion, but she likes cosplaying anyway. Like anyway, it's just very popular. And it's like transcending. It's getting into like the Naruto, DBZ, One Piece zone of like general popularity. But with this season, we're not going to get really any Gojo or Sukuna, which I feel like are the most popular characters. Wait, why are you saying
because we're going to get Sukuna.
At the very end, I'm sure.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still the Culling games. When do they end? They end when...
It ends when
Gojo shows up, right?
Yeah, when Gojo comes back.
But Sukuna still fought, like, with Megumi's body, a few people.
He fought Maki.
What's her name?
And Yuji.
Yeah.
A little
He
bit.
didn't fight his sister?
I think that is that before or after Gojo comes back? That may be actually before Gojo comes back. Yeah, he does fight his sister, but see,
because remember she shows up. She comes into the game, and he was like, "Oh
Yeah.
yes, get my sister out the game." And then she's like, "Thank you, I'm not even your fucking sister, dumbass."
Yeah. She grows wings and flies away.
She grows wings and flies away, and then he gets his body taken over.
Yeah, but
So it's like,
okay, but I already have it set in my head that I have a feeling that the season is going to end
that moment,
right at when
Megami gets
Sukuna
taken over.
Yeah. And when Sukuna, I think they're gonna do Megami gets taken over, and then Sukuna fights Maki and Yuji for a little bit. And then when Urame comes and picks Sukuna up and they're flying away on that big bird, I think that's gonna be the end of the season.
Okay.
That's my prediction for the end of the season.
And okay, do you think they're gonna draw out the last portion into 2 seasons, or is gonna be next season will be the final season?
I think next season will be the final season. At least I think it should be, because there isn't that much to drag out into 48 episodes. I don't know.
Yeah, I know, but you'll be surprised. I mean, unless they make every fight like crazy long, because you got to even think like the helicopter people with the head, they might make that fight long.
No way. Their fight is gonna be in the same episode as when I think their fight is gonna be so fast that Yuji's gonna start fighting Higurama in that same episode.
Okay. Dang, really?
I don't think that fight's gonna be that long.
And the receipt guy, because
that's
Megami fought the receipt guy right after that too, right?
Yeah, I think that'll be longer.
Okay,
that's more like a main fight though. But like the helicopter,
I think all Yuta's fights are going to be the longest.
Those, I think okay. So well, that leads me. I was gonna ask what fight / moment. Okay, no. Let me start first. What
am I looking forward the most to see?
Before that, what character you think is going to get the best animation? Like they're going to go all in. They're going to get, because MAPPA, I'm pretty sure they
might do Megami justice, bro. They might do Megami justice. When he was in the high school building, and he finally was like understanding how to use his curse technique, and then he dropped didn't he drop a car on him?
Yeah, he starts dropping vehicles to make it heavier or something.
That, or it's probably gonna be Yuta versus like the sky lady and the dude with the hair. Or it's not a grasshopper, it's a cicada. Was that what it was? What was that roach? Curse? The roach. It was it a roach?
That's with Yuta as well.
Okay.
Yuta kills them before, because that's the roach he like kisses and then it explodes. Because he uses the RCT on it.
I mean, Yuta's going to have the most fights. He's going to have the most fights, for sure.
But are they going to give him the best animation, though?
I think, or when Naoya, when he becomes a cursed spirit, that's during the... Yeah, and Maki, that might be. And then she does the sumo dance and gets a Genkai boost.
I think that the best, we're going to see a lot of Maki and Yuta this season, but the best animation is probably going to be the Yuta fight with Ryu and Yuro. But I really want it to be the Maki portion where she's killing the entire clan.
Oh yeah,
because that's kind of crazy.
She kind of clapped them pretty easily though, right?
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if they want to embellish
it. Or it was a lot of off screen though. It was a lot of off screen though. I feel like in the manga it was like she showed up, we saw a little bit of fighting, and then it was just like Maki Zenin has killed everyone.
True.
Wasn't it like that?
She went off. Yeah, she killed everyone at the headquarters, and then she went off and killed everyone that was abroad from the headquarters. So she left no survivors in general. But like,
how much time passed?
I think it had to have been like a few days or a week. I feel like it wasn't that long. It probably wasn't even a week.
We're not even talking about I mean, blonde hair, jeans.
You're Yuki.
Yeah, that's gonna be the best one. That's gonna be the best one.
You think that's gonna get the best animation?
I think that's gonna get the best animation.
They gotta go crazy on the black hole.
Yeah, I think Yuki versus Kenjaku's gonna get the best animation, especially because it was just so much crazy stuff happening, and they had like a whole page explaining what his domain does. You remember that?
So
It was showing like, I feel like that's gonna be the best thing.
they gotta show it. She kind of gets off screened a little bit, like in the domain. She kind of
Oh
gets
yeah,
off
because we
screen.
just kind of I didn't remember. I was like, oh, she's dead. Because I was like, that killed her. Because when we were talking, I was like, nah. So like her final move, just killed herself essentially,
Yeah, she just chiaotsued herself.
and it did nothing
It didn't
because
work.
he has reverse gravity or
Yeah,
Yuji's mom's curse technique.
yeah, that's one of the biggest blunders in the series, in my opinion. Is her
Because
dying there?
but like she wasn't gonna win, so was she gonna die anyway? But he wasn't he like, I didn't even know if that was gonna work or not.
Yeah, he didn't know
Kenjaku, yeah, he didn't
if that
know.
was
He was like,
gonna
it
be
might work,
enough,
it
but
might
like,
not.
I just feel like it was such a waste of her. But
Yeah,
I don't know if she was
especially because
there.
we only seen her like 2 times prior to this.
Yeah, that was the only fight we saw her in.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
like,
the other fight was at the end of. It wasn't even really a fight. She kind of just showed up to stop Urame, right, from
yeah, she
freezing
just like
people.
protected people.
Yeah.
But that was her only fight in the series, and she died. And we knew literally nothing about her besides that she was researching.
Other than she made Hitler essentially, but
yeah. Besides that, and then she gets killed by him, but he's being controlled by someone else.
yeah.
It's messed up, man. Okay, so you're thinking that's gonna get best animation. I'm thinking probably Yuta, but I don't know. The Hikari and Kashimo,
that too. That might.
when he's in his domain, I think that's gonna be cool.
I feel like there's no wrong answer, right? I do think Kashimo and Hikari, no order, but these are the ones I feel like should have the best animation.
Okay.
Yuki, Kashimo, and Hikari, and then Yuta versus the 2 old sorcerers. I can't think of their names. The Sky, the See-Through,
Yuro and Ryu.
Yeah, I think those 3, and then I think Yuji and is it
Yuji
Higurama?
Yeah, it's Higurama.
I think Yuji and Higurama would be really good, only because the scales, and in the manga, I feel like the fight, even though it wasn't like crazy over the top, mentally, I feel like Yuji had to deal with a lot because he had to answer questions, and it made him think about like, dang, was it me that caused these people to die, or was it not me? You know, and so I think that'll be. I think those 4, no order though, but I think those 4 should be the best. I do feel like Maki. I feel like Maki is probably gonna have the best fight only because since she doesn't have curse techniques, it's really gonna be just hands. Like, so
just straight choreography.
And we've seen Toji's fights. Like all the Toji's fights are, or not
True.
Toji.
Yeah, Toji.
Yeah, Toji. Yeah, all the Toji's fights were amazing. So I think it'll be basically that, but 10 times better, maybe.
They're gonna go crazy on that. I think that will probably be the most, besides the very end where Megami gets taken over, I think that will be the most emotional moment, probably most drawn out moment. And then after that, it'll probably be Yuji and Higurama. But for animation, for what I think should get the best animation, I think that Maki beating the Zenin clan should probably get the best animation. But then after that, I think,
because it was 3v1.
Yeah, she went against 3 of them, and then a bunch of grunts. She's gonna be mowing them down.
Like, but it was all the brothers, style. Right? It was
Oh, she went against 4 of them actually, because her dad too.
Oh yeah,
yeah, because it was the younger kid.
Didn't they got a 1v1 though, right? Her and her dad.
It was barely a one. She just like cut his head off.
Okay.
Or cut his head
I must
in half.
be thinking about like when he threw her in the room with all the curse. You remember?
Oh yeah, that's what started it.
Yeah.
So I think Maki versus Zenin Clan #1 for who?
No, he does that here, right?
Who? Ogi?
Or is that in the past? This is when her sister dies.
Yeah. He throws Mai in there off screen, and then he throws Maki in there with her.
Right. And then Mai dies because she's too weak.
Yeah.
And then that allows Maki's
To power
what is
up.
it called? It's I forgot the name of it.
A heavenly restriction?
Yeah, her heavenly restriction becomes fully realized because now she has absolutely no curse energy because they were connected because they were twins.
Right.
Like spiritually they were connected. But then once that piece is gone, her heavenly restriction activates and then she becomes like Toji completely. And then she just goes crazy. And then the dad shows back up, right? And he, like you said, she just cut his head off. It wasn't even a 1v1.
Because he shows up.
Like
she's gonna have aura.
He shows up thinking they're both dead, right?
Yes. She's gonna have they're gonna give her so much aura. Because remember he walks in and he's like, wait, why are all the curses dead? And then she's sitting there with her sword, and then he sees Toji. Like side by side.
Yeah,
like,
side by side, yeah.
Yeah, like he sees Toji and her, and he's like, yo, what the heck? And then before he can even, he like pulls out his sword. He's like, all right, like I'm about to do my daughter dirty right now. And then she's just
he's already dead. Yes. So yeah,
it'll be good. It'll be good. Speaking of Zenin though, Naoya, pretty popular character, which doesn't surprise me. I don't know if we ever really talked about Naoya much, because I know when we were reading the manga, we were kind of just reading tons of chapters, trying to catch up.
Yeah.
But like, what is your opinion on Naoya? And has the anime changed it at all?
I mean, he's arrogant, but he's like rightfully so, right? Like he's like, I'm the best in the Zenin clan aside from Maki. But at the time, Maki is just the outcast. And she's not as strong as she is once they fight, right? Like, Maki was strong, but until she got her full, heavenly restriction, I don't think she was really hanging with him. So he's just like, like,
I'm saying like pre Shibuya Maki?
Yeah.
Yeah, pre Shibuya Maki was not very strong.
Yeah. Even Shibuya, you think Shibuya, like, before, did she beat him before coming out of that being like trapped by her dad, or that was after?
It was after.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think before that, like before Mai died, I don't think she was stronger than him.
No, not at all. She was about as strong as, I feel like her and Panda might be maybe equally matched or like close.
Okay.
Like she wasn't strong at all before Mai died.
So yeah, so he's just like, their uncle. Who was that? That was his uncle that died. Who was the head of the?
It was his dad.
His dad. Okay, so his dad was the head of the Zenin clan.
His dad,
and he died to one of the most underrated characters in the show, if you ask me. You feel me? He just went against Sukuna, man. What can you say, man? What can you say?
No, Jogo was a walking calamity.
Yeah. So clap by Jogo. So he's just like, I don't even think he cared about his dad. I don't think he cares about anybody other than himself and being the head of the family.
Nah, he's
just
care.
Like, yeah, he's just like, I'm him. Y'all know I'm him. Yeah, just give me control and I'm gonna go about my day. So like he's arrogant. I feel like he's a cool character because it's just like, like I said, he's just like, I'm him. And you all know I'm him. And there's nothing you can do about it. And so like that's kind of cool. Obviously, as like somebody in real life, you would hate to be in the room with this person, right? But as a character, it's cool to see, especially when it's like actually warranted, right? Like it's one thing for him to be like, I'm him and he's not him, but he's literally in his family, he is him. Like,
I mean,
it's the reason his granddad
and his family.
That's what I'm saying, but it's the reason his granddad picked him, right? He's like, my brother's like, what are you guys doing, bro? Like,
or his dad picked him.
Or yeah, his dad picked him. Wait. So his dad didn't die immediately? He was on bed rest?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's who they're talking about gave the will.
Yeah.
They didn't show his body though.
No, they don't show his body. He just got burned
Okay.
by Jogo. I assume he
Jogo,
probably looked
yeah,
like
pretty bad.
Nanami.
Yeah.
Who knows? Because remember, Jogo, Nabito was like trying to run away or something, or get the upper hand. I don't remember. But Jogo put like the
Yeah.
4, like, I don't even know. They look like
Yeah, he
sea
used
barnacles
his
or
technique,
something.
his 24. Yeah,
I guess they're volcanoes.
He was trying
Maybe
to do
volcanoes.
So yeah,
And just blasted them.
Okay. That's good clarity. I didn't realize that's who was doing the will. I thought it was somebody else, like an older person.
Oh no.
Like, I don't know, like maybe their granddad or something. I don't know. I didn't realize that the person who made the will was the same person that got burned. I thought he died there. That's what I was thinking. Like, he was finished, cooked, and then it was some older guy who like passed down because their grandfather, because that his Maki's dad does the whole thing where he's like, why did dad pick you and not me? Remember that in the flashback he was talking about that. So I was thinking like maybe their dad is still alive, but he's old as hell, so he can't be he can't lead because he's super old. So he gave it to his son, and then his son died, so now he's back in charge. He's like, look, I'm old as hell and I'm still about to die. So let me write this will real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me write this will real quick and pick somebody who I see fit. So okay. That might change my opinion a little bit, because you could be like, okay, he only made it his son because that's his son and that's why he picked him. But they're all his sons, right? He's the youngest.
So, and he has
he was saying his brothers.
He has brothers, but honestly, I don't remember if his brothers are even shown on screen.
I think these two are his brothers.
No. This guy right here with the scar, this is Toji's brother.
Okay.
And technically,
so that's his uncle.
Probably his uncle, probably in some way, shape, or form, uncle or cousin. And then this is Maki's dad, who is his uncle.
Uncle, okay.
And Maki's mom obviously is his aunt.
So why was he saying useless brothers?
I mean, he just doesn't fuck with his older brothers. But like, I don't know. He's the youngest.
But
of
we
his
don't
brothers.
know them. We don't see them.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever seen them.
Okay.
Yeah, but Maki killed them at some point.
Is there a family tree? Yeah, is there a family tree we can see?
Zenin family tree? What is there?
Clan family. Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh yeah. It says we don't know his two other brothers. We don't know. And then his dad is who died. And then
yeah. So brothers died off screen. To Maki probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't even mention his misogyny. That's really what I was talking about.
Oh, did he say something in this episode? Oh yeah, he said something about her. She was like, she only has tits or something like that. Something crazy. I was like, what the fuck? I don't remember that. Did he say that? Did he say that in the manga?
This is like a big part of his personality, is that he's misogynistic.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I'll take that back. He's not that cool at all.
No, you said
he's not cool at all.
No,
I said yeah, but I forgot about the misogyny. I forgot about that, bro. I forgot about that.
No, he's him. He's him.
Nah, that ain't cool. That ain't right. I completely forgot about that. That's a huge character flaw.
No, he's wild.
I mean, obviously him being arrogant is a character flaw too, but like, nah, that ain't right, bro. That ain't
not
right.
even Sukuna's misogynistic.
Yeah. Because like he's like the opposite of Gojo, right? Like Gojo knows he's him, and he doesn't really say it because he's like, everybody knows. Like I don't have
to say.
Him on the other hand, he's like, I'm him, and I'm gonna make you know I'm him. But he's really not him. He's him and his family. No. He's him and his family. Now that I think about it, is he even really him and his family? Like, do you think he could beat his uncles if they were to fight? I mean, they both. The one tried to hit him, and he dodged it. And the other one tried to stab him, and he caught it.
But I mean, okay, but to put in perspective, Naoya probably used his curse technique here. He didn't use his curse technique.
Yeah, but still.
I mean, if he did use his curse technique, he can't even use his curse technique.
I mean, the other one was like destroyed the whole house. Like he was trying to cut his neck, though. It seemed like
in the
yeah.
So this is something they changed.
In here, he didn't catch it. They changed it in the anime. He put his hand up to catch his hand.
Yeah, I wrote that down because I'm writing down little changes that I see. Cause I'm probably gonna make an article or video about it. But yeah, in the manga, I don't know. It's like they switch around his arrogance. He's more arrogant in the anime when he's fighting Chozo and Yuji, but in the manga, he's not really arrogant fighting them, but he's arrogant in this room.
Yeah. But I mean, he's arrogant because he knows. Like, he's like, I'm getting picked. Like, I don't even know why y'all are here.
I mean,
like,
he's arrogant in general, but like,
yeah.
In the manga, he doesn't even. Yeah, he's like, I know you're not gonna cut me, so he didn't even do anything.
I don't know. He's not kind of cool. He's a cool character to see get shit on. I guess that's a good. Like, he's one of those characters where you're like, man, I can't wait till he gets caught. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, he thinks he's so cool.
What's his name from Game of Thrones? Who's the kid from Game of Thrones that was really annoying? He finally died.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The blonde one.
Cersei's son.
Yeah, Cersei's son. I forget his name. But he's like him. Like, when he like, you just want to see him get
Joffrey.
Yeah, he's like.
But Joffrey really didn't have anything though. Like, he actually is good though. Joffrey was just a spoiled brat and was like, you know what I mean? But I get what you're saying. But he can actually fight. Like, he's a grade 1 sorcerer. You know, like, he's actually elite.
In the sense of, you want to see them get their ass beat. Not necessarily Naoya isn't. Naoya is
right.
Sense of the universe for like regular sorcerers. Pre-Culling Games, he's pretty strong. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. He's pretty misogynistic and just weird.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. That just, I mean, I did. I just didn't. I read it when I was watching it. I'm like, what? And then I kind of just was like, and then it just cut to them fighting or something, right? I feel like it just.
Yeah, it kind of, it's really quick. He doesn't like harp on it necessarily, but it's like, like, and it's weird because they're cousins as well.
Yeah,
it's like, why are you talking about how attractive one cousin is over the other cousin? I don't understand that either. That was super weird as well. And like, maybe people could say like, oh, this is like older times, but no, like JJK set in like 2020, so it's not even that either. So I have no idea. What other? I didn't have tons of things sitting there. Okay, yeah. I feel like did you already say what fight / moment you're looking forward to?
Yeah. I said, I mean, there's a bunch, right? But number 1 probably is going to be Yuki and Kenjaku. Well, we know who he really is now.
Yeah, they keep calling him Noritoshi.
Noritoshi,
yeah. I'm like, why are you calling him Noritoshi? What else is there? Well, I guess okay. So you think
nobody, right?
Noritoshi? Nah, he had some older than that one. He had the one. They don't show them all, but he had the one where I think his original body is the one where he was talking to Kashimo. And Ryu.
And Kashimo was like that. Whatever you do, just bring me back so I can bite Sukuna, right? He was like, I want to fight Sukuna to see how strong I truly am.
But he has that one. I think we've only seen 4. We've seen the Noritoshi,
which is crazy because Kashimo was the top in his era, right?
That's why people say he's the farmer area. The
plumber era. he was playing against a bunch of plumbers.
Because people want to rank Kashimo higher, and I get it with his curse technique. If he wasn't fighting,
but Hikari packed him up.
That's
basically.
It's bad because it's like, okay, he was the strongest of his era, and obviously he never used his curse technique because he would have died if he used it. So he beat everyone in his era without using his curse technique, which is a good feat. But it's like, we don't know what the people were like in that era. And like the fact that you lost to Hikari kind of badly, it's like, well, I guess it wasn't badly. It was a close fight, but still.
Wasn't it like a tie? I mean, he almost killed Hikari, but Hikari had the jackpot, right?
Well, that happened multiple times.
Yeah, because he blew his brain up, but he was like, I was able to reverse curse technique before you blew my face up fully.
Yeah.
So
but he was doing that the whole time.
Yeah.
And
but Hikari, he did him with like Hikari, a shot that he wasn't supposed. Huh?
I said Hikari beat him.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like a
But
tie.
that's like Hikari is a hard matchup for anyone though. Like, he can literally, let's go gambling and just, you know what I'm saying, just infinite curse energy.
Let's go golfing.
And I'm just gonna keep healing myself.
I mean, So you're saying that that's what a positive? It's not a negative feat for Kashimo for losing.
I feel like Hikari is unless you can one shot him, and even then, if you one shot him, he might heal from the one shot. He might heal from the one shot. So it's like he's just a tough matchup. He's like I don't think he's a that's a plus for Kashimo. I mean, he lost to somebody who's super strong. Because you can put Hikari up there.
Yeah, I think Hikari is pretty strong.
But
I'm not saying it's bad.
I mean,
I'm
we
just
had
saying,
our
like,
list. We made a list. I remember. Where did we put Kashimo?
We made
ours.
a list.
I know he wasn't high.
Nah, he wasn't super high. I could probably find that in my Canva or something. Or how did I even make that?
I know we had Maki high.
Maki and Toji were high.
And that was mainly because we were like, people's domains don't work on them.
Yeah.
They're a glitch. Yeah, so it's like, okay. What is this supposed to do? Nothing.
I don't know where I put this or where I would find it. I got a lot of stuff in here. I don't know where it's at. But Kashimo was in a place where people were upset about. I remember that.
Oh,
the
they were
Kashimo
commenting
fans.
about it?
The Kashimo fans did not like that. But I think Kashimo fans are really funny. I think Kashimo fans are like Sonic fans.
What does that mean?
Like, I feel like if you are like I feel like there isn't like a casual Kashimo fan. Like, if you like Kashimo, because he's kind of like an offbeat Gojo and Sukuna. Like, he's like, oh, he's the best of his era, but
yeah,
it's like not a good era.
Wasn't, yeah,
and he's like,
we done with the 80s.
Oh, he's really strong, but like we've only really seen him lose against strong people. But like besides that, his character design, like I feel like he just kind of gives me Sonic energy for some reason. And like Sonic fans, you know, like they got a little bit of the tism.
Mm-hmm.
So I say that Kashimo fans like Sonic fans because I feel like they kind of have the tism.
Oh, he came back in a young body. Okay. Never mind. So, not a young body, because they took over the bodies of other people. But did those people look like them?
No.
Do we know that?
If you fully reincarnate, then nah.
You transform into that person?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, what's her face? Like Yorozu, for example, she took over Sumiki, but she stayed the same. Like she chose to not fully incarnate. And like same thing with Sukuna. Like I'm sure that some, like if you don't choose to fully incarnate, I think some things show up. Like Sukuna fully, like halfway incarnated with Megumi and Yuji, you just see like his tattoos.
Yeah, but doesn't Yuji look just like Sukuna?
That's true. But even with Megumi, like you just see, but yeah, they're related. But but yeah, this is the list.
Oh yeah, Takaba, yeah, number 1. What did people say about that?
I don't know if anyone.
I feel like you can't argue that, bro. He's a bad character.
I don't know if anyone argued that Takaba. I don't remember. I'm not. We have a good amount of comments. I feel like looking through all of them.
Yuji 8, Hikari matchup merchant. Okay. Yuki, Rozu, Higurama, Rame, weird matchup point.
We put Higurama pretty high.
But that's because Sukuna gave him praise. And you got to remember, he literally just got his thing and he was already crazy.
Yeah.
Like if he had training, he probably would shoot up.
True.
Because Sukuna was like, I want to fight you more, but you're just not strong enough yet. And that sucks.
Okay.
Because I don't think he said that about anybody else.
Nah, he wasn't really messing with nobody else. Okay.
And that's another thing we say. He got bored. And that's why he lost. He was bored.
Sukuna? We said he got bored and that's why he lost?
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like he legitimately lost. But at the same time, he was getting bored. But I feel like Sukuna isn't one of those people to let himself lose because of a feeling of boredness. Like, you know, those people that are like,
it's the thrill of the hunt, man. He didn't feel the thrill of the hunt.
I know, but like, it's like when you're playing the game against like, there's like two different people who are playing the game against like a younger person or someone who
People
just
that are
isn't as good.
yeah.
Like there's the one
You
that
feel like he's not the type to be like, oh man, you beat me. So
Yeah,
what?
he's not doing that. Like he's not the type to be like, like he's not the type to just like let the person get close and then all of a sudden he lets them win. He's like, oh, you got me, good job. He's not gonna do that. Like he's the type to like, nah, I'm not gonna sugarcoat
Obliterate
it.
him every
like,
time.
You're getting beat every game. So I can't see him like letting himself lose just because he was bored. But he was bored.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. For a bit there. He was pretty bored. He also just doesn't like Yuji. Oh my goodness. Well, that is all.
I still don't like the way he lost
on my list.
Personally, but
you don't like the way Sukuna lost?
Yeah.
He lost by
Oh my.
We officially launched the Weekend Weebs Patreon. If you ever wanted to see the unedited, ad-free video version of these wacky discussions, where you can actually see our faces, that is now available exclusively on Patreon. Plus, if you sign up, you get episodes 2 days earlier than everyone else. And for the manga readers, I'm doing weekly solo deep dives into JJK Modulo and Kagurabachi chapters that you won't hear anywhere else. Check the link in the show notes to support us. Now let's get back to the show.
God, you could make a crazy clip when I was talking trash about about what's her name?
Nobara?
Yeah, Nobara. I was shitting on her.
That was another down point in the series.
I was shitting on her. But it was rightfully so, bruh. She was trash.
Wait, are you talking about her coming back in the end or her getting beat by the guy, by Haruta?
Remember when she got beat and I'm like, bro, she is not good, bro. Like, I was just going in. Yeah, I was going
That was like one of our first videos.
I'm like, bruh, especially after season 1, because she had her, they gave her like some shine. It was her and Yuji when they were fighting those brothers. Well, Yuji's brothers.
Yeah, Yuji's
now that we know, yeah, fighting Yuji's brothers. And she was actually going to work, and then Yuji was like holding her, running, and she was doing her was it resonance with the doll and stuff.
The hammer.
Yeah, she was going in. I'm like, okay.
And she had a black flash.
Yeah, I'm like, go crazy. And then she fights fucking what's his name? I can't believe I'm forgetting his name because I had him high. You had Haruta high? No. Oh, no. I'm thinking of somebody else. I'm glad you just said that. Hell no, I had him low. That's why I was like, how did you lose to him? But even though his thing is luck, I'm not trying to hear that shit, bro. Like,
his thing is luck if you hit him.
Yeah.
If you hit, and it's not even like, I remember back when we were talking about this, people were saying that, oh, he's like super lucky, that's why she lost. But I'm like, no, like
it's like a specific condition that has to be met.
Yeah, like it only works if he receives a blow that he's gonna kill him.
Yeah.
She didn't even touch him. Like she literally just couldn't hit him. He doesn't have like invincibility or like infinity. Like you can touch him.
He's not like Domino. You know who that is in Marvel?
Yeah. He's not
like her. Yeah.
Where stuff just like, oh, that missed me. Must be lucky. Like, no, it's not like that. Let me see. I don't have anything else on my list of things that I had to talk about. Am I just showing my window now? I think I am.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to know from me? It's been like a year,
about the show?
Year and a quarter. About the show? About anything?
Oh, how's life, man?
It's been all right.
This doesn't have to be on podcast.
Yeah, it doesn't. But I also started a Patreon for us.
Oh, okay.
So this is going to be on the Patreon. I'm also only doing the video.
Okay.
Video version will be on Patreon as well.
Okay.
Life has been, honestly, 2025 was sucky. 2025 sucked super bad. But there were obviously good moments. Like, I'm trying to think how the year even started. I don't even know if you were we even doing the podcast when she moved in? Mariah's friend had moved in with us. Like, when was this? it was like late 2024, like around like Thanksgiving time. She moved in with us because she was going to be homeless. So then she moved in with us for like, I don't know, it was like around 5 to 6 months. And that was a lot because she literally had like the entire extra room to her. Like we gave her the entire extra room. So like my computer, like all my setup was like in our bedroom. That was somewhat annoying, but I got used to it. Just having her in the house was not
weird.
The most fun. Yeah, it was just tensious. Yeah. It was tensious for several reasons. But that was a thing. And then you lost your job. I don't remember when you lost your job.
I lost mine November of 2024.
Okay.
And I'm still unemployed.
Okay.
but I mean I had an interview. I'm doing like contracting. So like I get like 3-month, 6-month contract. I'm not on contract right now, but I actually did do an interview before the holidays, before New Year's, and it went pretty good. I'm waiting to hear back. It's a billing operation analyst job, and if I get it, I got to move to Denver. So, and I just moved probably like a month and a half ago, but I'm down to move to Denver. I just want a job at this point. Like,
you're down to move to Denver?
Yeah, I'm down to move to Denver.
Besides college, you've only ever lived like in Michigan, right?
In Michigan, yeah. And it's like for me, it's just like it'll be an experience. Like I'll be out, I'll get out. You know,
okay.
I'm only 26, so it's like, you know, if I move there and I don't like it, I can just move back, right?
True.
But yeah, so I'm open to moving to Denver. Like I feel like it honestly would be good for me because it would make me, you know, get out more. I mean, I could probably do the same thing I'm doing here, but
it's different and you're comfortable. But yeah, you lost your job then. I lost my job in February of 2025. And then
you got a new one though. And then you lost that one too, right?
Yes. You're spoiling my story.
Not so bad. It's not so bad. But I remember you saying like you got a new job. And I was like, oh, that's what's up, man. And then you're like, they let you go because it wasn't enough work.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah. So I lost my job in February, my first job, and then I got a new job in I think maybe like May or something, or April, maybe like late April. I can't remember. And then it was said from the beginning that it was a 3-month try me, see if we want to move on from there. So like that was said from the beginning, but things were going really well. Like this is a very small. Like I was just working at a staffing agency. I was at the front desk, doing all that. And it's a very tight-knit group. It was only like 5-6 people that worked in that office. And we spoke every day. Everyone was really cool. I hung out with people after work, outside of work. Everything was cool. And then the only person who didn't like me was the owner of the business. She was not a fan of me. And I think there was just a big, like, I don't want to say misunderstanding, but like, I think there's just a giant divide between like me and her. Cause like everyone else I was pretty cool with, but with her, she would come in, I'll be like, hi. And that's about it. I wouldn't really like have like long conversations with her or anything, but like, she wasn't really trying to have like long combos with me either. And like, she is like, I don't know, a 60-year-old, maybe late 50-year-old white woman. So like we didn't have much to talk about anyway, per se. Like I'm just doing my job. But yeah, she was like, oh, I don't think he's a
So how did you get hired?
I got hired. See, it's funny because the person that hired me, she's basically the office manager. But usually the owner and her hire people together. But that week, the owner went like on vacation, and the owner gave her permission to go ahead and hire someone.
To hire whoever she saw fit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, the office manager hired me, and she's nice. I love her. But then the owner was not feeling me. So she said I wasn't a good fit for the role. She said that I don't see us moving forward with you in the future. I just don't see that. that fire, that passion in you. And I was super offended. But
Fire and passion. You got me working as I'm at the front desk. What the hell are you talking about? Fire and passion.
I don't know.
Unless you're about to give me a promotion.
Yeah, and it's not like I slacked off. Like I worked super hard. Very afraid of getting fired because I just got fired. I was working super hard, cool with everyone, did my job the best. I'm sure I was the best front desk person. I'll just say I'm probably the GOAT of front desk people. If we're I was working pretty hard, but she was like, "Yeah, let him go." So okay, let me go, and then I got a new job in like July or August-ish. I started, and I've been there since. And so far we're good. And I have connections there. So like realistically, there's a very slim chance of me getting fired from this job. Because my girl also works there. And I'm cool with the people there. And I am pretty good at the job. And there are people way worse than me. So like I'm very unconcerned right now about getting fired for that one. But besides work stuff, went on a few trips. Don't think I went anywhere that cool last year that I can remember. Oh, I went to Disney. No, not Disney. Universal. I went to Universal.
Okay.
That was cool. But besides that, I got engaged. Fuck.
Oh, okay. Oh, congrats.
I got engaged.
Congrats, man.
I was unaware whether anyone on like from PlayStation knew. Yeah, because I didn't do a lot of posting per se.
No, that's what's up. So
okay,
we were kind of thinking you're probably gonna be the next person to get married. Yeah.
Yeah. So engaged.
I don't believe in marriage.
Really? But like, why Naoya is him? Because
no. Oh man, do I have a story for you? I mean, you've probably seen in the chat what I've been going through.
I did hear a story.
I mean,
you can tell it on the pod, or you don't have to. It's up to
nah, this is not pod worthy. The pod does not need to know this. Nah. Nah. It was a canon event, as you can say. You can say it's a canon event, man. Okay. I had a canon event.
It happens.
But yeah. It was man. It's just like, dang, bro. It's not even that bad. That's the funny thing. It's really not that bad. It's just the fact that like, oh my god, it doesn't make sense to me. But anyway,
there's just no closure.
But nah. Yeah, no closure. That's really what it is, no closure. And I'm a person who likes to know. So the unknown for me is just like,
what could
I don't like
be?
the unknown. Yeah.
Yeah, those suck the most. I feel like over the years, before I was with Mariah, over the years, those definitely suck the most. I'm like, I don't even know. Like, I'm just thinking about, like, what could it be? I have no idea. They just disappeared, or they just, like, stopped talking.
Yeah, but, like, this one, because it's not like I haven't been ghosted before, but, like, you know me, and I don't really, like much. So it's like,
yeah.
So it's like I never, I don't want to say attached, like, I'm not attached at all, but, like, I don't even say my hopes up or anything like that, but I usually am very, like, this is cool. I'm kind of just going with the vibes, right?
Uninvested.
With this, I was like, okay, yeah, I could see something with this. Like, I could see something. You know what I'm saying?
You were
and then
all
it was just
in.
like, I was, okay. I'll put this out here. This can be on the pod. So, you feel me? Recently moved out, got my own place. So I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm a free man. I'm a free man. So you feel me? We've been assemble all team first eater, man. All team first eater. And that was the plan, right? Like I'm gonna be out here, I'm gonna be in these streets. Like, obviously respectfully, right? Like, I'm not about to just, you know what I'm saying? But that's the goal. Like, I'm out here, I'm just mingling. I'm a bachelor, I'm seeing what's out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my prime, I'm 20, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, all right. That's what I'm in my home court, right? I'm in the basketball. I'm in my home court. chilling. It's just everything's cool, and then a random ball appears, a ball that I happen to like a lot. I'm like, dang, I kind of like this ball more than all these other balls. I don't know where it came from. It just popped up, and I'm like, okay, this might be my ball. It seems like my ball. And then you know what I'm saying? I mean, the ball fits the hand perfectly. Come off the fingers, like everything's good, everything's great. I'm like, okay, cool. And I come to the gym the next day, the ball is gone, disappeared,
Damn.
just vanished. And I'm like, damn, what happened? But mind you, prior to this, I wasn't even looking for that. So that's the biggest thing that I'm kind of like, what the fuck? Like, why would you show me something I can't have? You know what I'm saying? Because that wasn't the plan anyway. Like, it wasn't the plan anyway. Like, the plan was just to be out here, kind of just. You feel me? Just see what's out there. Have a little fun. And then something pops up and I'm like, dang, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, this is pretty cool. And then it just vanishes. So now it's like, damn, I see what I kind of want. And clearly that, like, what I was planning on doing is not what I want at all. Because I was super, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was super into this thing. And so I'm like, So that's where like the dilemma is at, right? And then like you said, the closure thing, like obviously that's the biggest part. But now it's kind of like, dang, do I even want all team first eater? Like, is that even something I want?
I was about to say,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
where does that put you now?
Like, that's not even something I want anymore because I've seen what I kind of want, right? And it doesn't have to be that specific person, right, or whatever it may be. But those are the qualities. I was like, okay. It kind of let me know what I do want, right? And I'm like, dang, okay. I'm not really trying to be out here and be a whore, man. that's not. I'm not really, like, at first I was open to the idea. I'm like, okay, this is cool. And then this thing pops up. I'm like, dang.
Got some substance.
Maybe.
You're like,
yeah. I'm like, dang, maybe I don't
want
to do that. But I don't know, man. Really, honestly, I'm just chilling, working on myself. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happens, right? Going with the flow. I mean, I'm pretty much what I've always been, just going with the flow. But one thing I am going to do now, though, is I kind of let stuff just kind of happen. I'm going to be a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit more
open?
No, not open. Have more purpose in I guess, who I talk to, per se. Because, like, I don't really talk to a lot of people. But a lot of times, like, if someone talks to me, I'm like, oh, yeah, let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm not going to I'm done with the let's see what happens kind of part of it. It's kind of more so like, nah, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm cool. Usually that's because that's kind of like how most of my relationships literally start from me not even liking the other person. Like, it's just like, okay, I mean, you're pretty cool. Let's see what happens, you know? And then I see what happens. I'm like, yeah, not really feeling it, but we're cool still, you know, but not really for me. But now I'm kind of like, I probably shouldn't even let that portion happen because, not for myself. Like, I don't really care, but I feel like for the other person, it's kind of like, damn, I don't want to say I'm leading them on because I really am just trying to see what happens. But I do feel like early on I can kind of tell if I even want to really be with that person. You get what I'm saying? Like,
you think you can discern what you will take serious faster.
Yeah. Like, I can, like, I say let's see what happens, but I kind of already know what's going to happen, right? Like, right. It's not a really let's see what happens. It's like I kind of know right now, but I'm just kind of letting it play out because I mean, there's a small chance it might change. Usually, more than often than not, it doesn't change. So I'm like, yeah, I'm done with that phase. But I mean, I'm very open with like communication, and I let people know like what it is, like, up front. So it's not like I'm necessarily leading people on. Like, I'll tell them like, hey, yeah, like, this is cool. We can see what happens, and I'll let you know if I'm not feeling it no more. But I think that can be kind of blindsiding because, like, the way I interact with them doesn't necessarily change. Like, I don't start treating them bad or anything like that. Like, and that's kind of where the weird, I guess, part comes from. Because, like, let's say if I'm in a relationship, right, and I'm treating them well, like, as you should treat your partner or whoever you're in a relationship with well. And then one day I'm just like, yeah, I'm not really feeling this, but it's like no change. You know what I'm saying? It's no change.
I could see how that would be
You see,
blindsided.
you see what I'm saying?
But
So
like,
they're like,
wait, I have a question. Okay, so like you're in a relationship with someone for a while, and
right.
okay, let's call it a year. I don't know how long.
Right.
But like, are there like, so throughout the relationship, do you let them know the things that you aren't feeling throughout, or you just
it
like
won't even
one
be
day?
like it won't even be like it won't even be doing anything. It's just like I don't really like you. Not like it sounds so bad. That sounds so bad, but like it's like you're cool,
Wait,
but like not like I don't like you as in like I hate this person. Oh my god, I don't want this person by me. It's more so like I don't really like you like that romantically, to be honest. Like we kind of been a lot of times it's like proximity, and then it's like okay, we end up in a relationship kind of deal. It's like okay, this is cool. Like I'm not really looking for anything else, so we're just hanging out. Like sure, I guess we could be in a relationship. Like I'm not looking for anything else. This is fine. This is cool. But like I never. I want to say I never like really or I've never really like the person I've been in a relationship with. Like I like you, but I don't really like you. If that makes sense. Like it's hard to explain. It's super hard to explain.
Yeah, you're gonna have to dig deeper into that one to explain. Because like me and Mariah, like we started off as just friends. Like neither of our goals were to be in a relationship. I actually met Mariah because it was during COVID. It was like last senior year of college, and I was on dating apps, and I was matching with several people, and I was talking to them, but then I just got tired of it one day. I was kind of just like, man, I was also at the time trying to be more intentional, and like it's COVID, so everyone's going through mental health stuff. I was just trying to figure myself out.
Oh my god. Okay. Before you go with that, I am a mental health advocate. Do not get me wrong. I feel like mental health is super important. Sorry to cut you off, but I will say this: a lot of women on these apps are crazy. Okay. Now, bear with me, right? Crazy in the sense of like, okay, I can't say crazy, right? I mean, obviously everybody has their trauma. People go through, certain things, but like I'm seeing BPD, which is borderline personality disorder.
Oh, okay.
Depression. What else? Just a whole like list of like mental health issues and problems, and I'm just like, bruh, who hurt you? Who did this? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to meet somebody who is, they don't have trauma, they don't got any, you know what I'm saying? Just which is I guess it's hard to find, right? I mean, everybody goes through stuff, but I don't know. I feel like everybody has mental health issues now, and I don't know if it's like real.
With no mental health issues.
Yes, because I have no mental health issues. You know what I'm saying? But I'm super open.
That is not true. That is not true. You don't have any. Okay, there is a difference between clinical.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You're saying they all have clinical mental health disorders.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You're saying like everyone on the apps has the tism.
Like, bro, they would be like, I'm neurodivergent. I have a little bit of autism. I got bipolar. I'm bipolar, borderline personality disorder. I got depression. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, I'm like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like I'm not receptive of it. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna just be like, oh, you're lying. This is not true. Like, obviously, I'm very respectful of everybody's disorders or whatever they have. Like, I'll never disrespect it or like undermine it. But all I'm saying is, I'm just trying to find, you feel me, someone, I don't want to say normal, because that makes it seem like
you want someone that's neurotypical.
They're not normal. Yeah, that's kind of all I'm looking for.
It's neurotypical.
So,
that's not.
But at the same time, it's weird because but it's weird because I like weird people, not like too weird. Because like I'm kind of weird, right? Like you can say we're considered I mean, not anymore, but like, back in the day, we like anime, stuff like that. That was considered
Yeah.
weird. Those things were considered weird. So like, when I
Yeah,
say
we're doing the
weird, that's
anime
what I mean. Like,
podcast. We're on the.
yeah, that's what I'm
This
saying.
isn't
So
an
like, I mean,
average
like,
thing to do.
right. So like, I like quirky people. Obviously smart, right? I feel like I'm relatively smart. Like, I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I'm decently smart. Like, smart, quirky, into the things I like, anime, gaming, whatever, stuff like that. Cool. And a lot of times, those happen to be weird people. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not that weird.
I identify with this as well because I've been. Oh yeah, I went to GalaxyCon. That was this year though. Which is it's a comic book convention in Columbus, Ohio, for people who don't know where Columbus is, and it was really cool. But there are levels to nerd, weird stuff,
right?
And like I am somewhere, like I don't know if 0 is like completely normal and 100 is like the weirdest of weird, I'm probably like, I'd say
30?
Maybe no. I'd say like in the 70, 80-ish, right? I wouldn't even say 80. I'd say like 75.
I feel like for me, I'm like between 40 and 50, but it depends on the topic, right? I feel like it depends on, because I'll nerd out on some things. Like I'll know a lot about something, but like I would never. No offense to any cosplayers, you feel me? I mess with y'all, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not cosplaying. That's not me. I'm not finna dress up. I'm not finna you know what I'm saying? That's just not me. But I respect cosplayers. Like, go crazy. Like, it looks good, it looks dope. I just would never do it personally.
Yeah, it's cool. I would only do cosplay if like, so I went with I went with two friends.
Also don't make like because obviously your hobbies and your interests, that is your personality, but it's levels, you know what I'm saying, to
that too.
Some people make like anime their whole personality. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, and I feel like that's with anything. I feel like you shouldn't make anything your whole personality. Right? Because it
doesn't
like,
have to be nerd stuff. It could even be like football.
Yeah, it could be anything. Yeah, football. That's what I mean. Like football, basketball. Like, don't make it your whole personality. Like, I like the gym a lot, but the gym is not my whole personality. Like, I've been doing like gym content, stuff like that, but outside of that, I rarely talk about the gym. Like, I you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this, but it's just like when you can tell something is someone's personality, it's kind of like, all right, you're a little too into this.
Yeah, that can be annoying because like every conversation will turn back to that thing, or like that's all they'll want to talk about. Like, for example, like I like anime and manga. We've liked the anime and manga since, at least speaking for myself, since I was like, I don't know, 7 or 8. Even though I didn't know it was anime, like I liked Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon, and then got into Naruto. So like soft launch into anime. I've liked anime and animation in general, like cartoons, since I was a child. But I chose to do this podcast because, one, I was thinking of lots of different podcasts to do. I just wanted to do a podcast in general at one point. And I was like, okay, I'm doing a podcast about careers. I'm doing a podcast, just a general like pop culture podcast. What about an anime podcast? And then I tried like the One Piece podcast with some of my friends, and then I started this one with Jenna, and then she left, and then you joined, and then we did this. But like, what I'm trying to say is like, yes, I like anime and manga, but it's not my whole personality. And a lot of people are even surprised to hear that I even do an
that you have an anime podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, like, exactly. They're probably like, what? You got an anime podcast?
Yeah, I don't talk a lot, for one, and then 2, I don't even like talk about anime. I'm not gonna initiate an anime conversation unless someone initiates it with me, or if I get some kind of like inkling that they're watching something. But I'm not just gonna talk about anime. I would pick a more general topic, like everyday things, or
like for instance, I was at the gym the other day, and this person came up to me, and they were just like, "Hey, what's up?" Because I seen them a different day, And then I go to it's Edge Fitness. So Edge Fitness has like a cinema room. They have a room where it's just cardio. I don't know if you ever heard of this, but it's a cardio room. They got treadmills, bikes, but it's basically like a big theater essentially. But instead of like regular seats, it's treadmills and bikes. And then they got a big
Okay.
TV screen, and you can do cardio in there, and they'll play movies randomly throughout the week. And so
That's cool.
I'll just say, hey, what's up? And then they were like, oh, I missed Hangover because they played Hangover yesterday. Like they played one movie for the whole day just on loop, and then I was right outside of it, and I heard like the speakers. It was like Avengers. I think it was like Endgame. I could hear the music, and I was like, oh yeah, I think they're playing Avengers today, and because I just heard the music, and they were like, oh yeah, and they were like, do you like Avengers and stuff? I was like, yeah, comics, like superheroes, anime, stuff like that. That's me. Like that's what I'm into. And then we kind of just ended up talking about like anime. I was like, are you, just because we're talking about Avengers, I was like, are you into anime and comics or anything like that? And they were like, oh no, I actually was talking about it yesterday, thinking about getting into it. Would you have and they were like, do you have any suggestions? And so I was like, oh yeah, I told them Death Note because I feel like that's like one of the.
It's
I
a
told
classic
them don't.
one.
Yeah, I was like, don't watch Naruto or Dragon Ball Z right away because one, it's super long, and I feel like a lot of people who are into anime suggest those two because like those are like the most known. But like, if you're trying to get somebody into something, don't give them something that has over 100 plus episodes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like don't give them
something
the
that's
slow
short.
walk.
Yeah. So I was like, Death Note is what, like 24, 26 episodes. It's very quick, super engaging. So I told them, I was like, yeah, watch Death Note. And then they asked me like, what's your favorite anime? And this is I don't know if you're even listening to this. This will be trivia. Weekend Weebs trivia. What is Jason's favorite anime? World Trigger. World Trigger is my favorite anime.
I actually forgot that.
And it's super niche, right? Like it's a random anime, but it's because like, we play a lot of games that are battle royale shooters, and you pick your class, or you pick your loadout, you pick your specific weapon, right? And mainly in Apex, like it's honestly more so like Apex than Warzone, because in Apex, you have your heroes, you have the hero you pick, and your teammates pick, their hero, and you guys have special abilities that the other person doesn't have, right? And then World Trigger, when you go into the training or whatever, you have your trigger and you pick your abilities. So, for instance, I might be a sniper. Lonzo might be like a close quarters combat. He might use a katana or something. And then our third person might be a medic, or they might be, a mid-range specialist. They have an AR, right? So now we go in and it's us three against, I think it's like 6 or 7 other trios, or it could be quads, depending on like their Tryon count or whatever. And they go in and whoever comes out wins. And like the circle shrinks and everything, just like Apex and Warzone, and whoever wins wins. So that's why it's interesting to me, and that's why it's like my favorite, because I feel like I can't really relate to it personally, but like I play games like this, so this is, what I do a lot of. So I don't know. I told them World Trigger, and they were like, "Oh." I explained it to them. They were like, "This sounds super cool. I kind of want to get into that." I was like, "Yeah, but the first season is 70 episodes." They're like, "Ah." I'm like, "Yeah. The next 2 and 3 are like 20, but the first season is 70, so it's kind of slow." And then they were like, "Do I have to watch the first season, or can I just skip to the second and third season?" I was
I was like, are 70 episodes of lore important? I don't
I'm like,
not making fun of him, but that's just a funny.
No, yeah. I'm like, nah, I wouldn't suggest that. I mean,
I'll be like, can I skip the first 2 seasons of Game of Thrones when I know what's going on?
And I'm like, nah, I don't think you should do that. I don't think you should do that. And they were just like, oh, okay. But I was like, if you like Death Note, give World Trigger a try. And then I think that's how you should introduce anything, really anything, right? Like when you introduce somebody to something new, don't ever give them the longest version of whatever that thing is. Give them something that is short and can catch their attention. And then if they like that, then they'll go off, like it's a gateway show. For anime, a gateway show for me, I think Death Note is a perfect gateway show, especially because it's not like not only that, but it's not super over the top, right? Like it's not a whole lot of fan service. That's another thing too. People who don't watch anime and they start watching anime and you give them an anime with fan service, they're gonna be like, bro, what the fuck are you watching? Like what like what is this? You know what I'm saying? Even though like I'm a super I hate fan service, me personally. Like I feel like it doesn't have a place. It's kind of like in regular TV. Like I feel like sex scenes don't really have a place in regular TV either. Like what is the point of this? You know, like you could have got this message across without a sex scene. You know what I'm saying? You could have got this message across.
I'm fine with you because you don't like it in both.
Right,
like,
yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But people view it differently. Like they'll view it differently in the anime, whereas regular TV does the same thing, right? But it's viewed differently because it's real people, which I can kind of understand. Yeah, it is stupid. I get that, but I can kind of understand because it's like it's I don't know. I guess it's not as jarring. I don't know. I guess because it's real people and it's a cartoon, so it's like I'm looking at.
I get it.
I don't know, but I don't like it in either. Really, personally, I feel like there's a lot of times if it's in either, you can create that same situation or get your point across without doing that, right?
Yeah. I don't mind fan service in either. And I just get annoyed when people are like, oh yeah, I'm cool with, like, they'll watch like Game of Thrones or Euphoria or any HBO show where you can literally see full frontal cock and balls at any point in the show. Like in any given HBO show, you can see. The only thing you won't see is a vagina because for some reason vaginas aren't in shows. But like you'll see everything. But okay, you'll watch an anime and a character will have like big tits and you'll be like,
yeah, cleavage.
Oh my God, I'm so uncomfortable. Yeah. There's fan service in this cartoon.
I think the biggest thing though with anime though that live action kind of gets a pass on is with anime a lot of times it can really seem like you know, like what was the point of that? You know, like it kind of just takes away from the show, whereas in live action it can do the same thing, right? But sometimes it'll be like a lead up to that specific scene.
Yeah,
like
can be.
Right, it can be. I don't know. I guess that's my. Like for instance, like Don to Don, like the first episode of Don to Don is like, all right, bro, this is
it's a little rough.
You know what I'm saying?
But not because of fan service, because it's like it's
one
like
she's about to get probed. Yeah, that too. But
it's
a lot. It's a lot. Like you didn't have to do that. Like she could have got abducted, and they didn't have to try to probe her. You know, her vagina. Like they could have just easily just been looking in her brain. You know, they didn't have to do that.
Or they could imply it. Like they didn't have to like strip a
That's what I'm saying. A teenage girl down
and then pull out their robot penises. Like
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you see what I'm saying? Like you could get the same point across without making it hypersexual.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's kind of where I'm at with it. Like it's like, okay, like what, like why are we doing this? Like what, this is just making me uncomfortable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is like, what is this? And the show is good. Like I watched past the first episode because I'm like, okay, whatever. You know, like maybe the whole show isn't like this. Which it wasn't. I mean, there's still some other fan service moments. Like I didn't even finish season 1. But like, I don't know, stuff like that. Like I would never suggest Don to Don as someone's first anime who doesn't watch anime. Like that would not happen.
It's weird,
but it's a good show. It's a good show.
No,
like, it's not bad.
I caught up on the manga at one point. I fell behind. Like I'm probably like 10 chapters behind, but like it's a good story. I like the end of that. And the fan service lessons over time as well.
And then like Heavenly Delusion. I don't know if you remember that show that we watched.
Oh, of course. How could I forget that? Amazing banger that I don't know will ever come back.
Yeah. Like that show, I probably wouldn't suggest either. And that doesn't even have fan service, but there are moments where it's kind of like, you know,
there's one moment that is terrible, but like there's no fan service per se, and
it's just like she's naked.
It's not shown
she's naked. Yeah. It's like she was taking a bath and she was like naked. He was like, "Oh, don't look at me," but she's like a man in a woman's body, so it's like,
yeah, but not trans, like actually a man,
right? Like actual man stuck in a woman's body. Yeah.
So,
but yeah. Anyway, all that to say, I suggested that. Just basically saying like, if it comes up, it comes up. Like we were talking, we got on this topic because you were saying like you would never just bring up anime randomly.
Oh,
but I was just giving an example, like how I was at the gym and a movie was playing. They're like, oh, Hangovers, and I was like, oh, Avengers was just playing, and they were like, oh, do you like the Avengers and stuff like that? And I was like, oh yeah, I'm super into like comics, anime, stuff like that. And then I asked, I was like, are you into like comics, anime, and stuff like that? They were like, oh no, and they were like, but I was actually just talking about it last night. I'm thinking about getting into it, and that's how the conversation started. But it wasn't like I just randomly brought it up. It was just the movie that was playing happened to be a superhero movie. I said, oh, this is the movie that's playing. Yeah. But I wouldn't just go up to somebody, hey, you like anime?
Yeah, see, you're gonna get like hit with a pepper spray. Don't touch me. Disgusting. Don't touch me, nerd.
So yeah.
But if someone were to ask me what they should get into, I would suggest probably JJK, Mob
Demon
Psycho.
Slayer is a good one. Or Mob Psycho is a really good one too. Yeah. Mob Psycho is a really good one too.
I'll probably suggest one of those, like just like mainstream popular, newer, not
One
too
Punch
long.
Man before season 3.
Yeah. One Punch.
I didn't even watch season 3. I just been seeing it's been terrible.
One Frame Man. I haven't watched it whatsoever. I watched like I watched it until the studio changed, and then I stopped watching. Whatever season the studio
just season
changed.
1.
Yeah, just season 1.
Yeah.
I stopped. I've heard nothing but bad things since.
Yeah.
So I'm not picking it up. I don't care. I'm not picking it up. Okay, I've gotten through everything.
Oh yeah.
Been a good hour and a half.
I can tell you the story off pod though about about what actually happened.
Okay.
Because it was definitely a canon event for sure. Canon event. Okay. So they say. That's what everybody's been saying. But I kind of feel like, nah, bro. This feels very unique. Maybe it's not unique.
Feels. Okay. I'll go ahead and close the pod then. Thank you everyone for listening. I'm sure the people that were leaving comments way back when will be excited to see that we're returning to their show inboxes all of a sudden. But yeah, thank you everyone who's listening. Shout out to everybody. If you want to see the video, virtually unedited version of the podcast, check us out on Patreon. I'm not sure what the exact HTT whatever URL will be. I'm sure it'll just be Patreon / Weekend Weebs, whatever. Check us out there. Become a grade 2 sorcerer. That's the only tier I have. It's just $5. You'll get the video version of this podcast unedited. You also get the episode a couple days early. And I'll also be doing my weekly, I'll be doing like manga deep dives for JJK. Sorry. JJK, Modulo, and Kagurabachi. And Witch Hat Atelier soon when I catch up on that. I'll do my solo manga deep dives just weekly for the chapters on Patreon as well. So check that out. And yeah, thank you for your support and peace out.
Peace.